The complete story of Prophet Moses, Musa, peace be upon him. 1. Birth. Amid danger, Prophet Moses was born during a time when Pharaoh had ordered the killing of all male infants of the Israelites, fearing a prophecy that a boy from them would overthrow his rule. Allah inspired Moses' mother to place him in a basket and set it adrift on the Nile if she feared for his life. The basket floated to Pharaoh's palace, where his wife, Asiya, fell in love with the baby and convinced Pharaoh to spare him. Moses grew up in the luxury of the palace, though his heart remained connected to his people. 2. The incident and Moses' escape to Midian. As Moses grew into a strong and compassionate young man, he witnessed a fight between an Israelite and an Egyptian, Copt. In trying to defend the Israelite, Moses struck the Egyptian, unintentionally killing him. Fearing retribution, Moses fled to Midian, where he started a new life. There, he helped two women water their flock and was invited by their father, Prophet Shu'aib, Jethro. Shu'aib offered Moses to marry one of his daughters, and Moses chose Zipporah. He spent several years working and living in Midian. 3. The divine mission. While traveling back to Egypt with his family, Moses lost his way on a cold night. He saw a fire at Mount Sinai, and approached it. There, Allah spoke to him directly, appointing him as a prophet and commanding him to confront Pharaoh. Moses was given miracles to support his mission, a staff that turned into a serpent and a hand that glowed brilliantly when placed under his arm. 4. The confrontation with Pharaoh. Moses returned to Egypt and bravely confronted Pharaoh, calling him to worship Allah and abandon his tyranny. Pharaoh mocked Moses and accused him of sorcery. Moses demonstrated his miracles, but Pharaoh challenged him by summoning the best magicians in Egypt. The duel with the magicians. Before a large audience, the magicians cast their ropes and staffs, which appeared as snakes through their magic. However, when Moses cast his staff, it turned into a real serpent and devoured their tricks. Recognizing the truth, the magicians declared their belief in Allah, angering Pharaoh, who tortured them and remained defiant. 5. The plagues and signs. Pharaoh's continued arrogance led Allah to send a series of plagues upon Egypt as warnings. The flood, water overflowed and caused widespread destruction. Locusts devoured crops and fields. Lice infested people and animals. Frogs spread throughout the land. Blood. The Nile River turned into blood. Despite these signs, Pharaoh remained stubborn and refused to submit. 6. The Exodus and the splitting of the sea. Allah commanded Moses to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Pharaoh and his army pursued them until they reached the Red Sea. By Allah's command, Moses struck the sea with his staff, and it parted, creating dry paths for the Israelites to cross safely. When Pharaoh and his soldiers attempted to follow, the waters returned, drowning them all. This miraculous event marked the triumph of truth over tyranny. 7. Life after the Exodus. After their escape, Moses led the Israelites toward the Promised Land. However, they frequently showed ingratitude and rebellion. They complained about the lack of variety in their food, despite being provided with manna and quail. During Moses' absence while he received divine commandments on Mount the Israelites created and worshipped a golden calf, angering Moses when he returned. 8. The commandments and laws. Allah gave Moses tablets containing divine commandments and laws for the Israelites. As their leader, Moses faced constant challenges due to their rebellious nature, yet he remained patient and steadfast. 9. Moses' death. Moses was unable to enter the Promised Land due to the defiance of the Israelites. He passed away in the wilderness, and his burial place remains unknown. As per Allah's wisdom, his life remains a testament to unwavering faith, resilience, and dedication to delivering Allah's message. Lessons from the story of Moses. 1. Trust in Allah even during the most perilous times. 2. The truth will ultimately prevail over falsehood. 3. Patience and perseverance are essential in guiding others. 4. Reliance on Allah and obedience to His commands lead to success.